Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today, Saturday, January 18th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, then make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. Miss, Ms., Mrs., MJ, Cullinane, Urban Crow Oracle. Amazon. Like everything else. I'm sure you can find it on Etsy. I'm sure somebody would sell it. Might be a few more bucks than what you would pay on Amazon, but or maybe not. I don't know. You got 2 on the table. Three on the table. I did a little errand. I ran out, filled up my tank with gas, put my car in the garage, got me a monster coffee for the ride to the lake in the morning if I decide to go. It's not supposed to snow, but it's supposed to be really frickin' cold. So we shall see. And because the sunrise is at like 7:15-ish, 7:20-ish. Like I don't need to leave here until like 5:45 technically. We got 4 on the table. We got 6 on the table. Okay. I mean, this is going where I thought it was going. But what's next? Oh, great one. Grand magician that you are. Whew. We got 9 on the table. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. Three shuffles, apparently. Oh my God. Do not ever tell me that God doesn't have a sense of humor, because he has a fucking sense of humor for sure. I'm going to set this on the box on the windowsill. Okay, so we got 10 with bottom of the deck. We've got battle, commitment, fear. We've got memory. We've got growth. We've got displacement. We've got territory. Upheaval. Abundance. And bottom of the deck is night. When I saw this card, I heard if you're on TikTok, if you follow, they have like at the end of the year with the new year coming in, they always do like the soundbite, like, and with that, the year 2024 comes to a close. Good night. And it's in that, like, that voice, like that announcer voice, and it's kind of, I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. I mean, depending on how you look at it. That's what I heard when this card came out. And with that, this story comes to a close. Good night. All right. Okay. Oh, you probably just heard my oven go off. I gotta reheat my dinner. And if you see blood running down the side of my face, it's because I was trying to replace my earring and I stabbed my ear and I started bleeding. And then I just put the same earring back in because that was the only one I could figure out how to get back in there. Not that I don't love my piercing, Chicky, I do. But I thought I would just save myself some time and some money from having to go over there for her just to change up my jewelry. Because technically, you should be able to do that on your own. But apparently my big man hands don't allow me to do that. My little cactus was so small, and you think that, like, okay, because I had my ear and I had the... Anyway, it was a thing. It was a waste of 20 minutes of my life, let me tell you. It was a bloody, gory mess. All right. Feminine, masculine, take heart, resonates. It doesn't matter. So there's a couple things going on here. This is past energy. This is past energy wanting to go towards someone. Because with the battle and the commitment, this is someone that wants to fight for a commitment with another person. But there's fear there. Okay? And the fear is that this other person has grown, healed, right? Healed. Healing, but healed. In such a way that this person fears that if they come back, this person is only going to be able to remember them from the past, like who they were in the past. This person feels like they are no longer that person. That's Bubbles. I fed them at like 4 o'clock. Bubbles! There's extra food in a bowl on the floor. I don't know if he's whining for me, if he's whining for more food. Bubbles, stop it! Stop it! Those are the little birds that I bought them for Christmas. The sad thing is those little batteries run out fast. And who wants to replace that? You might as well just buy a new one. Anyway, this person feels that they've grown as well. This person is ready to remove themselves from whatever lifestyle that they're in, whatever community they're in, friend group. anything negative that they were involved in. And I shouldn't say it like that, because I feel like this person like is away from that. The thing is if they make that journey to this healed person, that's it. It's done. Like that's it. Like, you made your decision. You and you're with this person now. You can't go back to whatever this community was, whoever these friends were, ex-lovers, whatever. You can't go back there. Because when this person really cuts that cord, like stops answering phone calls, stops answering texts, stops hanging out with them, stops visiting, this person's community, wherever they came from, whoever they were hanging out with, whatever the case may be, again, family, friends, whatever, lovers, ex-lovers, people are going to be upset. People are going to be pissed off. I for the most part, whatever lifestyle this person is leaving behind, they don't know. Like, you're an adult, right? Whether you've been married before, had kids before, maybe you have little kids, you have grown kids, you have no kids, you've never been married, whatever the case, you're single, okay? You hang out with the friends you hang out with, you have your little circle, maybe you have a lover here or there, friends with benefits, whatever you got going on, right? Whatever's going on. This person, it's not like they're technically in a position where they have to tell somebody that they're leaving, because I don't feel like there's like, nothing came out in the cards. Like, I'm not seeing or feeling like, oh, they're leaving another person to come toward. No, I'm not really getting that. But what I'm getting is, like, they're leaving that lifestyle, and there's going to be people, that are just going to, like, one day call them or text them and be like, hey, Chad, hey, Tina, you want to get together for drinks, hang out, blah, blah, blah. Tom's going to be there. Ray's going to be there, blah, blah, blah. And it's going to go to voicemail. And this person's not going to answer because they're with this person. Like, they've moved on. Like, whoever this person is, they're planning on just silently walking away and not saying anything. And that's fine. That's fine. Like, I'm not sensing like any type of deep commitment or connection that technically, like, they would need to like break up or anything like that. Now, again, everybody has their own opinions, because I said friends with benefits. When I was in my last friends with benefits before I went celibate, I broke up with that other person. I broke up with that man. I could have just ghosted him. I could have not said anything, but I broke up with him, and I told him why. Like, you're too clingy and needy for someone that says we're just friends with benefits. And I don't put up with that. So we're done here. And you don't need to call me or text me. Like, we're done. Of course, he did call me and text me for weeks, but whatever. Like, I cut it, even though it was just a friends with benefits. Technically, in my opinion, you could just walk away from that. I don't care. Like, people have walked away from me, and not said a damn thing, thinking they were leaving me sitting on a shelf or whatever. I don't know. In a dark closet. I don't know. In my opinion, friends with benefits, casual sex kind of thing, like, you don't really owe anybody anything. That's just my opinion. Again, I personally broke it off when I was in that type of situation, because I just felt like that was the right thing to do. I also felt like I needed to tell him, his place, because he put me in mine, so I'm going to put him in his, you know? But I'm not getting like anything where this person would have to like sit down, have a conversation, break up with someone, divide assets. And I'm not getting anything like that. It's just someone that's going to quietly walk away from an old life and start a new life with someone that they knew before. And I'm just going to say it, a better life, a quote unquote better life. And when these people come back around, whenever they come back around, because people tend to, you know, friends reach out at some point, family members, whatever you consider them, ex-lovers, lovers, they're not going to answer. Or if they do, it's going to be like, sorry, you know, I live 5 towns over. I'm in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for the last year. You know, like, it's going to be like one of those kind of things. The thing is this so I'm just gonna say it. I don't know. I take how it resonates. This person feels like when they walk away from this group or this lifestyle and they go towards this other person, they're not going to be able to go back there. Like, it's going to create such upheaval or chaos with people or a certain person or something that they're not going to be able to go back there. So it's like somebody, it's somebody it gives the feel of grass is greener, okay? Let me just say that. Unfortunately, like, reverse. So like, this person wants to go towards this healed person, which to me would be grass is greener, right? Like, a healed person, you want to go towards something quote unquote better for yourself. To me, that is grass is greener. Like, that's the best reason to go to you know, to the other side. Someone that's healing, someone that's doing their thing, someone that's abundant, okay? Someone that's going to encourage you to be the same. That is where you should go. That is greener grass, right? We always hear these readings where they're like, oh, they went to the karmic because they thought the grass was greener. Use your fucking intuition. like, 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 and you should never be, you should, as a human being, whether you're a man or a woman, you should never ever put yourself in a position where you're stuck between two choices for lovers, for union. Okay? You should never ever put yourself in that position. And even if you are in that position somehow, some way, use your fucking intuition. Use your gut, for God's sakes. Like, do we not know what that is? Like, explain to me. And the funny thing is, you know, you watch readings, and I've done these readings. I've picked up on this energy where, you know, a man was stuck between two women, and one was, you know, the right choice, the healed choice, and one was the karmic choice, but more flashy and like, hey, come over here, look at me. And the man goes that way. Like, the man always goes that fucking way. Because they always, for some reason, think like, oh, well, pretty girl, that means money. Pretty girl, that means good coochie. Whatever. Use your fucking intuition. Use your fucking gut. You also hear readings, stories about men and women, whatever, it doesn't matter, going towards, like, having two options, having a new option, and having someone from their past that they went back to many times before and it never worked out. And instead of going with the new option, they go back to the past person. And guess what? It doesn't work out for the 50th billionth time. Again, Do you not have any fucking intuition? Do you not have any fucking gut? Like your body never tells you when something is wrong or right? Never? This gives that kind of read, like where this person actually wants to go in the right direction. The thing is because this is someone from the past and they're afraid that this healed person is still going to see them as the person that they were in the past. They're afraid to go in that direction. They're afraid to walk away from this and not have a net, right? Not have something to catch them. Listen, I'm just gonna say a few things here. I'm just gonna say a few things. This person is healing. This person is abundant. This person is a catch. This other person, they really do know that. Intuitively, their gut is telling them, go this way. This is where you're supposed to go. This is where you probably should have been for a long time now. Growth, stability, reliability, abundance. Oh my God. The thing is you can't wait. You have to take the chance. You have to make the movement. You have to go forward. Never go backward. Never go backward. Now, I'm saying that as this healed person is going to have to look at this past person and be like, okay, you've grown, you're healing, you've changed. Do I take you back? And I'm just going to say this. It depends on how that past situation ended. People can hate me for saying that. People cannot hate me for saying that. Whatever. It depends on how that past situation ended. If this past person was abusive in any type of way to this person healing, absolutely the fuck not. You do not go back to an abusive person. If this person cheated on them knowingly, or even if they come back and they say, yeah, I just got to be honest, I was cheating on you with so-and-so, I went back to them. No, you do not take them back. You do not take liars. You do not take cheaters. You do not take abusive people back. My whole point is, whoever this person is who is leaving this community, this group, because they want to be with this healed person, this abundant person, they have to take the chance. They have to go. They have to move forward. Because if that doesn't work out, they still need to keep moving forward. You do not go back to a past person. And if their community, if their friend group, family group, past people, past lovers are all low vibrational, karmic drinkers, gamblers, sex addiction, lazy, whatever the case may be, you don't go back to that at all anyway. Like, find a new group of friends. Find people that match your energy. You know? Like, I don't understand. It hurts me sometimes. Especially, I'm also going to say this, especially if you are prone to coercion. Because you can say you're healed all day and you're growing and you're changing and you let go, let God, and you're meditating and you're grounding and you're doing all these things for yourself. But if you go back to an old situation to hang out with friends and your plan is to hang out with them on the regular, even though you're different now, And you can't not have a drink with them. You can't not have a joint with them. You can't not share a girl with them or a man with them. You can't not go to the casino with them. You can't not go to the bar with them. Then you can't go back there. You have to find new friends. You have to move on. Like, I'll just say this. Like, I have friends where I don't necessarily agree with their lifestyles, and a few of them keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And in my mind, like, they're only hurting themselves. Like, they need to figure their shit out and get their act together and, like, move forward, because they keep rolling backwards, right? It's like a car with, what is that, no brakes, or when it just rolls back, I don't know, whatever. I have friends like that. The thing is they're good friends. Like, I don't ever feel pressured to drink or do drugs or spend money or gamble or anything like that. And even if someone was like, oh, come on, have a drink, I'd be like, no, I'm not. Absolutely not. I sat in a bar with my girlfriends in 2023 for like 3 hours before I finally ordered a drink. And the whole 3 hours, they're like, how come you don't order a drink? How come you don't order a drink? You're not going to drink? You're not, what, Kim, you're not going to drink? So I finally order a drink, and I can't remember what it was. It was nothing. Like, it didn't even give me a buzz. But, like, if you can't stand up for yourself, if you can't set yourself apart and continue on your path and still interact with these people, then you can't interact with these people. You know? It's just like if someone were to feel like me, like I gave up liquor. Okay? God told me to give up the liquor. I kind of listened, then I really listened in November of this past year. I finally was like, yeah, you're right. I don't need alcohol. It doesn't even give me a buzz. I drank moonshine, which is like 80 proof, 90 proof. It didn't do anything. I felt nothing. If I don't feel anything off of that, what am I going to feel over a glass of wine? Over a beer? I had a beer 2 days after Thanksgiving with my friend. We went to a steakhouse in Gurnee. I had a beer. It didn't do a damn thing for me. The moonshine didn't do anything for me. Why would a beer? If I'm trying not to drink and I get into a relationship with a known alcoholic, like, is that a smart idea? Like, really think about it. Man or woman, I get in a relationship with someone and they can't stay out of the bar. Like, they're always at the bar. They always got a beer in their hand. They always got a cocktail in their hand. Do I want to be around that? Is that a smart decision for me? Do you know what I mean? And as we get older and older, like, we have to recognize, like, we need to put ourselves first. We can't be like playing games with our mental health, our heart health, our physical health, our sexual health. We can't keep doing this. I'm 44. I'm going to be 45 in June. No. I would rather be single the rest of my life, die alone, than put up with some karmic, low vibrational bullshit. And when you get into addictions, you get into that arena of lifestyle. And I just no. Because if you can become addicted to one thing, you can become addicted to everything. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Because addiction is mental. It always goes back to mental. What I'm saying is this person, whoever they are, they need to go forward. They need to confront this situation with this healed person that they apparently are in love with, because it seems like love to me. Like, they're in love with this person. They want to go towards this person. They want to fight for a commitment with this person. They need to go. They need to take that leap and they need to go. And they need to say something. Whether it works out or not is not the point. Because either they're going to get into a fabulous relationship with someone that's only going to support them and help them rise, and they're going to rise together and they're going to be amazing together, or they're going to tell them, no, sorry, you were abusive, you were a liar, you were a cheater. I can't look at you any other way. And you know what? If this healed person tells this person this, then they just need to keep going forward, because eventually they will meet their match. They will meet that counterpart. Another healing person. Another amazing person on the journey. Again, it's all mental. It's intuition. It's your gut. Like, just because you reach out for the sun and the moon and the stars and you don't get it, it's just out of your reach, doesn't mean you turn back and reach your hand into the ground for skeletons and bones and witchcraft and sex magic and karmic bullshit and low vibrational whatever. Yeah, I said it. You keep going. You find someone eventually. And yeah, there's heartbreak. Everybody experiences heartbreak. My whole life has been broken, heartbroken, mental broken, physically broken, sexually broken. My whole life has been about that. And yet here I am, pretty fucking happy with the way my life is right now. Could I ask for more? Of course I could. But really, honestly, I'm pretty freaking happy. I have a roof over my head. I have a job. I do this. I love doing this. I have enough money to feed myself so far. And the 4 cats. Don't forget the 4 cats. I guess it's about mindset. It's about positivity. Because if I was this person, I would take that leap of faith. I would go in there. I would confront this healed person. I would say, I'm absolutely madly in love with you. I'm sorry for the past. Blah, 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 whatever happened. I want to fight for this commitment for whatever it takes, however long it takes. Easy peasy. How hard is that? The hard part about life is deciding to heal. That's the hardest part. The healing, the beginning of the healing journey. That is the hardest part. This, confronting this healed person, piece of cake. I guess I just look at it a different way. It's just one more hurdle. And again, me personally, if it didn't work out, I would just keep going. Just saying. I think whoever this is really needs to think about what is so great about this community, friend group, sex group, lovers, ex-lovers, family members, whatever they got going on here. That's really just a distraction from life, from real life. You're not living life if you're sitting in a bar every day. You're not living life if you're at the casino every day. You're not living life if you're chasing whores every day. I mean, come on. Like, you can't find something better to do with your time. People can't find something better to do with their time. I don't really... I left an ex-husband who sat on the sofa and watched TV all day. I don't like that. But I would rather somebody sit on the sofa and watch TV all day than do karmic bullshit and keep repeating the cycle over and over when they know that that's just somewhere they're not supposed to be. Because I really think whoever this is, with the battle, the commitment, the fear, like this is someone that they're supposed to be with. I'm not really getting like divine or twin flame or soul contract or anything like that, but whatever. Take how it resonates. I just think that this is someone that they're supposed to be with. And it's like someone that just doesn't, like, they don't want to let something go to go towards something new if they don't know the new is going to work out. That's how life is. You know? How many times have I started a new job in my life, and I worked it for a week or two, and I was like, wow, this is shit. I got to quit. Like, I can't. The job that I have now, I've been there 5 years, 5 years, 4 months, give or take. When I first started this job, I didn't think I was going to make it. It was very physical when I first started because I was in a different department. I was on the floor running around with a cart picking. And when I say running, like running, I probably lost, like, I was a big girl. You guys think I'm a big girl now? I've said this before. You think I'm a big girl now? I weigh like 260, 270, give or take. I mean, I am eating donuts today and tomorrow, so maybe even 280. I don't know. But when I tell you that when I started at my job, I probably weighed like 370, maybe more. I'm not kidding. I probably lost 50 or 60 pounds that first year from running like crazy. And then I went through my separation and my divorce in 2022. I lost another 50, 60 pounds. So I'm just saying. And it's funny because I thought it wasn't going to work out because I thought it was too physical for me. I thought the job was too physical for me. And then I just thought, Kim, like, you need this. Sometimes what you don't see coming is exactly what you need. And when I originally thought, like, I can't handle this, this is too physical for me, I'm going to have a heart attack and drop on the floor. No, Kim, you need that adrenaline. Like, you need that heart stimulation. You've been sitting at a job on your ass for the last 8 years, technically 16, because the job I had before that, I didn't really do much physical activity either. It was good for me. It ended up being good for me. Even if this doesn't work out for this person, even if this healed person says, no, sorry, I don't want anything with you, I'm sorry, I just can't, that still could be a good thing, a beautiful thing, a blessed thing. A blissed thing, as Dr. Giroux says on TikTok. Anyway, I've been harping on this for 20 minutes. I'm going to let it go. I hope it resonated for someone. I hope somebody enjoyed it. I hope somebody found it entertaining. Yeah. 40 minutes, almost 40 minutes. I hope everybody has a great night. If you are anywhere cold like I am, tomorrow it's supposed to be freezing, Monday it's supposed to be freezing, please, please, please stay warm, okay? And if you're somewhere warm, God bless you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.